Hey, what's up, YouTube? Tank Tar 20 here. Man, it's been a little while. I actually had the day off today. I've been working Monday through Friday during the daytime, and then my regular job I'm sorry, Thursday through Monday in the afternoon. So, I've been super busy, super tired. Um, and I haven't made a lot of videos. I've been doing some stuff on the internet, buying some cars from eBay, hitting up the LCS. So I've actually got quite a few things lined up for some people. That'll be to come. You'll get the packages when they go out. Unfortunately, I'm still not 100% done with those, but I did get two mail days. I'll be hitting that video up the end of the day, probably today or maybe even after this one. I'm not 100% sure. I got something to do in just a little while, but I wanted to get into AR Falcon 77's Friends contest, and I was really interested in doing that. I wait until last minute, unfortunately, but that's kind of the MO at the moment. But to lay out my best friend or closest friend in real life, and then somebody who is a close friend to me here on YouTube, and then people I'd like to get to know better. Um, Kind of do it backwards because I think talking about my best friend is going to take the longest. People I like to get to know better on YouTube. There's definitely a lot of guys that I think are cool that I'd like to get to know. I don't really want to single anybody out. Um, I've tried, I guess, in my way of kind of getting to know people better and stuff like that. I'm not the best at it. It's I don't know if it's been just through the years of actually I don't know what it is. I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And like, am I like scarred by somebody? Am I just like closed off about it? I don't really know for certain. But you know, if you have reached out to me and kind of gotten nothing in return, man, I do apologize. It's been weird for me. Last guy like got close to a buddy of mine at work. He passed away last year, uh, and it was kind of hard on me. And my best friend moved away last year. He had moved up to Georgia. So, I have my wife and my kids, and I have some buddies. My wife's got a couple of girlfriends with husbands, and we're all right. But I don't know if it's my schedule or if I just find it hard to really connect with other dudes. I mean, my best friend I've been like best friends with since, or I've known since I was 15, so really haven't changed a lot there. We've grown up, we had our time apart and stuff like that, but all in all, I mean, he's still my number one, man. I'd do anything for him. I'd try to help him as best as I can in my life. And he's always doing cool stuff to show his appreciation for my friendship, and he always sends me funny texts and all kinds of good stuff. So yeah, as far as the YouTube, people I'd like to get to know, yeah, I'm sorry I can't really narrow it down, but there are quite a few of you guys. YouTube, somebody special to me. It'd have to be Steve, Purple GT22. We've back and forth a lot, trading some just because gifts. He sent me my first Calvin Johnson autograph, which was amazing. And then he went out of his way and hit me up with this Barry Sanders auto, which, yeah, man, made a grown man cry. I appreciate that. um, and even to you, bro, you reached out to me when I was telling you about my dad being sick, and you shot me your phone number, and I text you back and forth here and again, and it's still even hard for me to I don't know why I won't pick up the phone. It's funny. I don't know if it's just I feel like my life is super busy and schedules or what it is, bro. But I mean, just encourage me to call you. to get in touch with you some more. You're a real standout guy, man. I appreciate you a lot. Um, Michael, AR 577. You're hilarious, and it's kind of ironic that I kind of run into you on YouTube, and I really enjoy your personality, and I sent you that big bunch of stuff, and you hit me back really really nicely with a bunch of stuff for my PC, man. I really appreciate that. Um, but I didn't put it together until most recently. Um, Man, I I, I want to say you look identical to my homeboy, man. This is my oh, there he is. This is my best friend, Mark. I mean, you guys are it's hilarious. So, it's quite the funny. I I I don't know how that all happened out, but man, I really I look forward to your videos, man, and you're really cool dude. But finish up the video by talking about Mark, man. Mark's a weirdo. Mark is like me. We're weirdos. We're weirdos with a big old W. Um, we were quote unquote gangsters or whatever we were back in the day, but in the background we were playing Dungeons and Dragons and video games and collecting comic books and superheroes, and I mean we're just big old nerds, man. It's hilarious. He has a younger brother that we were really tight with each other for a good while until he kind of went off on his own adventure with some drugs and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I'm not really interested in doing what you're doing. And so, I kind of migrated over to Mark, and we are way more similar. We have the values that kind of, coincide with one another. He asked me one time, text me this question about, if I had some super secret, top secret, security, whatever information about the government, and I was approached by some other country somewhere, and they offered to give me all this money, would I give up the secrets? And I was like, no, man, it's not. Money ain't everything. Money ain't gonna fix my conscience, basically. And he was like dead on with what I felt, and his wife was like, oh, I would do it, whatever, this money, I need the money. And and it was kind of funny that just we're very like two peas in a pot. And I miss him a lot. We get to talk on the phone every now and again. He's super busy. He's got 3 kids, two boys and a girl, and I'm on my third boy right now doing April. So our paths crossed many times, and we had our differences, and he also went on the path of doing some drugs and gotten into doing ecstasy all the time, and even was an alcoholic at one point. I hope he doesn't get upset that I talk about his past, but that's what it just is. It's the past, and that's the biggest thing I think out of everything that I can label him a friend is, we've forgiven each other through thick and thin. We've always had each other's back. I've been very sparse to label people friends to me, because you think a person is your friend until something happens, or you rub them the wrong way at one point in time, and then they like switch on you, and it's like you were never close. And that bothers me, because if you're my friend, I'm gonna piss you off. I'm gonna do something stupid. You're gonna do something stupid. The point of being a friend is to get over that stuff, to move through it. To support one another, to grow. I don't know, closer. Like I've seen my wife's friends. They'll have a hissy fit. I don't know, is it just because girls or what? But then they'll hold on to stuff and won't let it go. And I've always said, man, love me, hate me, whatever you want to do with me. I am who I am. You know, if you choose to be my friend, that's awesome. Cause you know what? I'm not perfect. I'm gonna mess up. You know, I might do something stupid, say something stupid. I say stupid stuff all the time. Half the time, my wife's like, "Shut up! You're just shh." You know, like, because I'm shot out and I don't hold back. And you know, but that's who I am. You know, I can't change that for anybody. And you know, and if people don't like me because of it, then I don't really want to be their friends. I don't want people who say they like me, but you know, behind my back they're fake to me. You know, like I would rather be me and then just have somebody love me and respect me for who I am outside of all my flaws. And you know, Mark does that, and you know, I can't ask for anything more. So, you know, I have acquaintances. I have lots of acquaintances, people that, you know, I kind of know stuff about. We hang out, we can chill and be cool. But, you know, as far as like, that's my road dog. You know, you know, he called me and say, hey, I need you to go dirt somebody. I'm, I'm gonna think about it. But, you know, if it's, you know, if it's something serious and I can get away with it, probably, I don't know. Maybe I would. Hopefully, I pray I'll never get in that situation. But and if y'all are police, you know, I didn't do it. But anyways, yeah. So this was really cool to talk about, man, and yeah, Mark, man, I love you. I don't, you might not ever watch this, but you know, I love you, man. I you're like my left hand, you know, the stranger. Anyways, um, y'all take it easy. I should be back with the mail day video. And Michael, again, thank you. Steve, bro, uh, I hope to get to know you like I know Mark Mary. You seem like a real rock solid person, man, and you know, I really appreciate everything so far. So good. And again, man, if you know, if we can just learn to love each other, everything will be gravy. And everybody else on YouTube, man, just look out for people, man, and just be yourselves. You know, don't worry about what other people want you to be, man. Be you, and you'll see who people are and how they are. You know, and get close to the people who are real, and look out for the haters and the fakers, man. For real. All right, peace.